My name is Jessica Rotondo, and I will be presenting to you on aquaculturing the Atlantic sea cucumber. Their scientific name is Cucumeria frondosa. They're distinctly cucumber-shaped, their skin is opaque and leathery, adults are dark purplish or reddish-brown with tube feet that are brightly orange-tipped. They can grow up to 50 centimeters long, 10 centimeters wide, and 2 to 5 kilograms in weight. They're found from the Arctic down to Cape Cod, from lower intertidal and cold tide pools to subtidals, down to 1,000 feet in depth. They're suspension feeders. They extend branched mucus-covered tentacles into water to trap suspended particles such as plankton and particulate organic matter. The tentacles then push these particles into their mouth. When threatened, sea cucumbers fill up with water and stretch out as much as they can to make it harder for predators to capture them. Sea cucumbers play a critical role in marine habitat destruction through bioturbation and the recycling and redistribution of nutrients. Atlantic sea cucumber aquaculture can help with preventing overfishing of the natural populations, decreasing risk of bycatch, decreasing human risk, such as when necessary to dive down and collect these organisms. They can help with supplying food, and aquaculturing them can help keep up with global demand. The North Atlantic sea cucumber contains many chemicals that have been proven to help with cancers. They also have biological properties that can help with anti-inflammatory, immunostimulatory, and anti-tumors. With explosive demand in China, sea cucumber supply is suffering from chronic shortages. The price has been skyrocketing since 2017, which has been leading to overfishing, which in turn then leads to a decrease in stock and total catch, which pushes the price even higher. In 2022, the global sea cucumber market was $10,146.54 million US dollars and is expected to rise to $14,533.75 million US dollars by 2028. Sea cucumbers don't just have to be marketed to Asia. They can be marketed in North America, but they don't have to be marketed as their raw substance. They can be turned into a powder, which are then encapsulated. This is already being marketed in Canada. The Atlantic Sea Cucumber Company is the company that does so. They're located in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and they have wild-caught sea cucumbers. They even sell bags of sea cucumbers, and 1 pound of dried sea cucumber sells for $85 US. There have been case studies and success stories on aquaculturing different species of sea cucumbers. In Hawaii, they've successfully aquacultured the surf redfish, white-teeth fish, and the mako. They did go through some difficulties with disease and feeding, but they were able to overcome these. In Asia, for decades, they've been aquaculturing the Japanese sea cucumber, and this image in the middle shows how they do spawning and cage culturing, pond culturing, etc. Off the coast of Africa, Zanzibar Island has been able to aquaculture the sandfish. Things to consider when starting a sea cucumber farm is the cost of starting the farm, the time it takes for a successive population, so this is when sea cucumbers reach maturity and can reproduce, the collection of larvae, the main method for culturing the sea cucumber, whether it be pen culture, sea ranching, tank culture, and depending on what method you choose, the equipment and supplies. Sea cucumbers, like anthropogenic pollution-free water quality, aka no human pollution, the dissolved oxygen to be above 5 milligrams, water temperature to be between 0 and 30 degrees Celsius, preferably 10 to 16 degrees, and the salinity maintained above 25 parts per thousand. The collection of sea cucumber larvae can be from the natural environment. This will be necessary for starting a North Atlantic sea cucumber farm. Polyethylene bags packed with oyster shells and or scallop shells and artificial screens made of polyethylene as settlement materials will be needed. These will be suspended from ropes in the sea. The number of juveniles collected fluctuates annually. Due to this fluctuation, hatchery-raised juvenile production is more popular, but because we are just beginning to aquaculture these organisms, we do not have that option. Sea cucumbers must be at least 2.5 to 3 years of age to be sexually mature to reproduce, so this will take a long time. In my opinion, the best system for the North Atlantic sea cucumber would be sea ranching. You'd have to start by collecting the larvae first. Juveniles would be incorporated into integrated multi-trophic farming, and studies and trials would need to be done in the first several years. These are my references. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out through my email or ask me directly.